So on the van while we were at state, they have those little robots around the campus that deliver food, and our coach rolls down the window and he just yells out, what was it? Careful, they're invading, and people looked at him so funny. That was a pretty good one.
That was a great time.
Yeah, it was. Or just saying hi to random people at tournaments. Just, hey, how's it going? And they strike up a whole conversation.
They'd hold out their hands, just fist bump everybody.
We were at Buffalo Wild Wings, and we were just all eating. Everybody was talking, and all of a sudden, Coach just sells Yahtzee.
As loud as he can.
And everybody went quiet and looked at us like we were crazy.
I did jump, I will admit. I jumped.
When he said Yahtzee?
I jumped bad.
That was funny.
I enjoyed watching Craig Ellison because he would always do these crazy moves, and it was pretty fun to watch.
I liked watching Clay Lieber when I was younger. That's the only person I remember.
Me too.
Or I think they called him Peach. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I do.
Yeah, I don't remember his real name.
I also liked watching Clay Lieber. He was fast.
I also enjoyed watching Ben Elson because he would try and put the legs in, and he would get way up. It was just fun to watch because everyone was like, oh, and and all that kind of stuff. So I pinned myself one time. The kid was sitting behind me, and I was like trying to like scoot away, and I had his leg like this, and he was on his back too, and I was like this, and then I don't know, something happened, and all of a sudden it was done. I was still wrestling, and then he pulled me off, and I was like, what happened? And I left off the mat to my dad, and he's like, man, you pinned yourself. That was probably the most heartbreaking thing I've ever heard.
It's supposed to be funny.
I know, but it was funny, but it was heartbreaking for me.
I think a funny thing is when there's a new wrestler and it's their first match, every time they'll stand up to wrestle, they'll shake hands every time.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Me and Jordan Posh wrestled each other, except we didn't wrestle. We played, what was it?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, we played rock, paper, scissors to see who won, and I won. It was pretty funny.
Now that you bring that up, I remember I did that with Hunter Boudreaux one time at a youth tournament, but he didn't listen, so I just pinned him anyways.
What?
We did rock, paper, scissors before the match, and then he didn't listen, and he didn't, just go down right away, so I pinned him.
Losing at state in the first round, that kind of sucked. Although just only wrestling once kind of stinked. But what do you do?
I want to forget the one match I had this year where I didn't win by pin. This big match, had $200 on the line with some bets that I made, and I couldn't pin the kid, and he was the only kid all year I couldn't pin.
Mine is when my dad yells at me, even if I have a good match.
Who's your favorite math teacher?
Mr. Strelo.
I can spin a ball on my finger.
I used to have a special talent, and it's sad to hear. These guys have witnessed it once, but it's the last time I was able to do it, and unfortunately, I cannot do it anymore. But the basis of it is, I could fart on command.
To blow it in and blow it out, and it lasted like a good
It was like 2
2
minutes.
2 minutes,
Yeah.
of just nonstop fart pause.
Haven't been
Fart
able to do
pause.
it since. But freshman and sophomore year, I could do that for 10 minutes straight.
Really?
Yeah. Ask any of them, they'll tell you. Ask coach and he'll tell you.
Yeah.
You got a kick out of that. I can't do it anymore. I've tried. Very,
Yes.
very good
I've
talent.
never seen anything like it
So-
in my life.
What he does is, I don't know if you know what salutations are. So basically, you're sitting on your butt, and then you put your legs over.
flip.
Yeah, so you're flipped over, and he can
fart on demand.
Yeah, he
can
sucks
push
in
air-
He,
he
sucks
sucks
in air and then pushes it out and farts really loud.
He can do it for like 5 minutes straight of serious, like good. They're not like weak ones. They're like good ones.
They're
too.
solid.
But they don't smell.
Yeah.
So
It's very
seriously
impressive.
a talent. America's Got Talent. He's gonna win it.